News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of Top 7 dairy news from the week of September 5 will cover PM Modi to inaugurate World Dairy Summit in Greater Noida. Fast spreading lumpy skin disease hits milk output. 33% Indian households cut milk consumption amid price rise. Mother dairy cheese Wavemaker Momspresso organized food ka buddy. Organic dairy firm Akshay Kalpa raises $15 million to expand across India. Milk shortage is inevitable if vegan protesters blockade dairy sites in England. Dairy prices rise, volumes fall at auction in GDT events. This week's news of the week is about Indian households cutting their dairy consumption due to price increase in milk. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to inaugurate World Dairy Summit 2022 on 12 September at Greater Noida. According to Union Dairy Minister Parshottam Rupala, India is hosting the International Dairy Federation IDF Global Dairy Summit after 48 years, where more than 1500 experts, farmers and processors of dairy products from 50 countries will be participating. The summit, a carbon neutral event, will have several sessions centered around the theme Dairy for Nutrition and Livelihood, covering various aspects of dairying. Key sponsors for the summit include Amul, Nandini and Mother Dairy amongst others. The fresh wave of viral infection of lumpy skin disease in cattle has spread to newer geographical areas of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, while 8 other states continue to grapple with the outbreak that is also impacting the milk production. The latest reports from Indore district's Madhya Pradesh suggested LSD-like symptoms in a few cattle, while Maharashtra on Monday reported loss of at least 22 cattle heads in the past 1 month. The disease has spread to 13 districts of Vidarbha and Marathwada regions of the state. The worst hit states are Rajasthan and Gujarat, where the disease has spread to over 24 districts each. Rising prices of milk has led to 1 in 3 Indian households either downgrading brand or reducing consumption, says a survey. Amid complaints on rising milk prices, Local Circles, a community social media platform, conducted a survey to gather information on how the households are coping with it. The survey, which covered 311 districts across the country, received over 21,000 responses, of which 69% were from men, 41% of the respondents were from Tier 1, 34% from Tier 2 and 25% were from Tier 3, 4 and rural districts. For the Indian consumers already struggling in a high inflation scenario, which seemed to be improving according to the last government data, an increase in milk prices by Rs 2 per litre from August 17 by most milk cooperative is a bad news. More so since the leading milk and milk product brands like Amul had earlier in March raised the prices by Rs 2 per litre. On coping with the price hike, 68% of the consumers agreed to paying more for the same quantity and brand, while 6% of the 10,685 have switched to a lower cost brand or local supply source. Another 4% have switched to a cheaper alternative of the same brand that they had been buying earlier. Though no respondent admitted to discontinuing buying milk, 20% respondent admitted to reducing the quantity. Local Circles also attempted to understand how people were buying milk. To the question, what is the type of milk that you purchase for majority of your household consumption, found that 72% out of the 10,522 respondents were buying milk packaged in plastic pouches of 500 ml or 1 litre. 12% were buying bottled milk from local farms or bottling units, while 14% consumers are buying unpackaged milk from local vendors. Only 2% were buying Tetra Pak milk with longer shelf life, possibly because they are more expensive compared to milk packaged in pouches. Akshay Kalpa Organic, an organic dairy enterprise, said it is raising $15 million in a Series B funding round from both existing and new investors. British International Investments, the UK's development finance institution, Rainmaker Foundation and its existing investor Venture Dairy have joined the Series B financing. The funding would strengthen Akshay Kalpa's efforts for promoting and growing sustainable and regenerative farming while providing premium organic milk to its consumers. Akshay Kalpa plans to invest in Bengaluru, Chennai and Hyderabad markets and expand into new geographies of Pune, Mumbai and Kochi. It plans to take its organic dairy products across the country. Akshay Kalpa Organic, an organic dairy enterprise, said it is raising $15 million in a Series B funding round from both existing and new investors. British International Investments, the UK's development finance institution, Rainmaker Foundation and its existing investor Venture Dairy have joined the Series B financing. The funding would strengthen Akshay Kalpa's efforts for promoting and growing sustainable and regenerative farming while providing premium organic milk to its consumers. Akshay Kalpa plans to invest in Bengaluru, Chennai and Hyderabad markets and expand into new geographies of Pune, Mumbai and Kochi. It plans to take its organic dairy products across the country. Vegan protesters have targeted 4 dairy production sites across England today, aiming to shut down distribution of milk products for weeks. From 5 am in the morning, activists went to 3 sites operated by Muller as well as to the UK's biggest dairy distribution centre operated by Arla Foods in Aylesbury. That facility produces 10% of the UK's dairy and protesters hope to significantly disrupt the UK's supply, leading to fears of inevitable milk shortages. It comes the day after fellow protesters from Animal Rebellion staged sit-down protests in dairy aisles of high-end supermarkets to try and stop shoppers buying milk. It's a part of planned disruptive action this month by the group who are demanding an urgent and immediate transition to a plant-based food system. International milk prices rose while volumes fell in this month's first global dairy trade auction held by GDT Events. The GDT price index gained 4.9% with an average selling price of $4,007 a ton. The key results are as follows. AMF index up by 13.9% at an average price of $5,677 per metric ton. Butter index up by 3.3% to an average price of $5,369 per metric ton. Buttermilk powder index down by 5.1% to an average price of $3,537 per metric ton. Cheddar cheese index up by 1% at an average price of $5,046 per metric ton. Skim milk powder index up by 1.5% at an average price of $3,575 per metric ton. And whole milk powder index up by 5.1% at an average price of $3,610 per metric ton.
Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I Kuldeep Sharma request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.